Buttercups. Welcome. My sister Better View. What it do? Welcome to Side Hustle Day 4. It's your girl, Coach Missy. And y'all better get in where you fit in. Hold on, TikTok. Let me help us out a little bit. Ow, there we go. Y'all better get in where y'all fit in. Baby, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 more days left till I go out on my surgery. I just want to let you know that I am going to pre-record some side hustles. I am going to pre-record some side hustle videos and post them on YouTube, and they will come out. The side hustle videos, hey friends, will come out at noon. I will let them publish on YouTube. So if you're not following me on YouTube, please follow me at I am Coach Missy on YouTube. I will go ahead and post side hustle videos for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. My goal is to be back on at least for midday manifest by Monday the 19th. I may not be doing no questions, but at least come back on for midday manifest by Monday the 19th. Y'all, it's our anniversary, so it's not my personal birthday, but today is the 1 year anniversary of the Coach Missy experience of seeing me, honey, a spiritually ratchet. This is the 1 year anniversary. So a year ago today, I stepped out on faith and decided to let other people know what I could do to share my gift with the world. So this is our happy anniversary. Now my birthday not till July, and you will know. You will know. Okay, friend, you will know when it's my birthday. Okay, y'all will know when it's my birthday. But yes, my birthday is not until July, but this is the 1 year anniversary. I am so excited to be here. And I'm gonna say this, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm doing tonight. We are doing tonight. Y'all better come back for the you call it. We're doing you call it tonight, but tonight I am going to have an anniversary special online tonight. Anniversary special online. So y'all better come back and come watch me. It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a 1 year anniversary special on live tonight. Okay. All right. I love to give back and I love to help people. So without further ado, does everybody have their water? We're going to have a good time tonight. Okay. And everybody, girl, listen, everybody like my little mini French roll, my little skink to the rink. Everybody like it. Everybody is getting into it. My little bump around. Okay. My little whoop of the roop. Everybody like it. So, honey, we gonna rock it. Honey, I have been listen, let me tell you something. I've been rocking French rolls, maybe since about fifth, sixth grade. I'm giving you in vogue. Hold on to your love. Does everybody have a water? If you have your book, go ahead and grab it. Listen, I went on and did a better view. So the YouTube experience should be much better. The YouTube experience should be much better. I'm on my tablet. I pay for all these damn tablets, all these electronics. Thank you so much. I pay for all these damn electronics and don't use them. So the YouTube view should be much better. All right. If you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook, say something in the comments. Everybody here on TikTok, like, hey, coach, good morning, good afternoon. And y'all sitting over there, silent as hell. Say something. All right, y'all. So without further ado, let's get into side hustle, right? Everybody got their pen and paper. So I know yesterday, honey, I went into preaching mode a little bit yesterday. I had to preach for y'all a little bit yesterday, but we gonna go ahead and we gonna kind of get back into day 4. I'm gonna stay on task today. However, if something comes to me, I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna say what need to be said, right? But we're gonna stay on task today because I want to get through day 4. So if you have the books, we're gonna start back on page 37. Yes, and if you don't have it, it's okay. Stay with me. You will be highly entertained and educated. I promise you that. I got my gavel ready. Honey, I done went over to Waffle House. She said the call last night helped me clear some energy. I feel a lot better today. Good job, friend. Listen, I was at Waffle House. I got me my eggs and my tomatoes. When I tell you God has given me the energy that is needed today, because when I tell you, y'all got your girl booked and busy, and I'm not mad about that. Booked and busy. I'm talking about I feel light on my feet. I got my gym shot. I got my gym shoes on. I'm dressed like a real hip gym teacher today. Because, honey, I'm ready to work it out on these calls. I'm ready to work it out and work it out on this live. So I want to thank God first and foremost for giving me the energy that's needed today to go ahead and tackle what is in front of me. Waffle House is always good. Baby, I give VIP service in Waffle House. You flirt with a cook. Let me stop playing. You flirt with a cook. You get VIP service. And I got my food before any damn body. Okay, I told the girl, you ain't got to call that. He see me. He see me. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry. I won't waste your time. Come on. Baby, my eggs always stay fluffy. Okay, and do. But anyway, y'all, who ready to get some money? Listen? And when you start a hustle, it's not about money per se, right? Who is ready to get some freedom and peace? Who is ready for freedom and peace? See, everybody think about, oh, starting a business, I'm gonna have more money. More money become more problems. Okay, that's what Biggie said. More money, more problems. But who is ready for some financial security, some peace, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's get into it. So, day four. Now, we talked about this. I'm real quick. Everybody should have several ideas for a side hustle. I was talking to somebody today, and she said, I want to do mirror etching, etching in the mirror, right? Mirror etching. She said, but people already do it. It don't matter. So, this is what I want to say to you. If your side hustle idea is something that's already being done, please do not, please do not let that deter you from starting your side hustle, right? Because although it's a lot of people that's doing it, nobody can be you. Right? Like I told her, the lady I talked to this morning, I used the example. I said, there are a million and one people that's reading. There's a million and one people that is reading on the internet, but ain't nobody Coach Misty, right? Just like ain't nobody whoever, ain't nobody K thing, ain't nobody such and such, ain't nobody like me, right? Because I'm me, because God created me, right? I'm my own person. There's no clone out there. Okay, there's nobody like me. So that's not going to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not the only person who read, who do like what we do in the midday manifest. I ain't the only person that read, but there's nobody like me. So that's what makes my business unique, makes my presentation unique because it's me. And I need you to feel the same way about your business that I feel about me. Okay. You said, what do you think about drop shipping? Well, here's the deal. As long as you drop shipping the right products, it's fine. Right. I need you to do some research, some market research first. Just don't go into something, I ain't gonna get into it. We're gonna stay on court with task today because I want to finish day four. But a lot of people, a lot of us, we listen with our eyes. We listen with our eyes. And I say this to say that, and I talk about this all the time. We watch these videos, we be on social media, and we watch these people who say that they got it all. We watch these people that say, oh, I made this much money doing this drop shipping, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it, right? I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Nobody does their research because we listen with our eyes. Nobody does the research, right? Is this person giving out free information? Thank you for people who are following me. No, this is my only. I have a little Mister thing. Know that this is my only page. I will never DM you. Okay. Thank you for the people who follow me. I will never DM you. This is my only page. Okay. But let me say this to say that you see what a person has, and you look at a person and see what they have on, and you see what they're driving, whatever they put out to you, right? You see what they're driving, you see what they have on, or you look at their body and you say, that's what I want. And then you're still listening with your eyes, right? This person hasn't given you no real information about what they do, right? They gatekeeping everything. Okay. I'm gonna say this to say that. Now I may not be the trendiest around, but some of these videos, now I'm about to get a little messy. Some of these people that be on here talking about they making 16,000 and all this stuff a month. This be my when I be seeing them and they be like, oh, I made 16,000 this month, and I can see. You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because I'm looking at your background, okay? I feel like you're making this video on an Android. Shout out to all my Android users. I got an Android to you, but I feel like you're making this video on one of them Boost mobile phones. You made 16. Now I'm not saying you got to be all fancy, but I ain't gonna listen. When I tell you this, when a person gets some money, the first thing they gonna fix is something on their damn face. And this be me. Even if that person is not real attractive, because I'm not saying people with money are super attractive, they're going to clear their face up. They're going to fix their teeth. They're going to do something. Huh? And some of y'all be getting on here talking about, I made $10,000. I can show you how to make $10,000. Can you really? Because you don't look like, okay, let me shut up. Let me get back to, let's stay on task. Let me put my glasses on. Take a sip. I don't know, friend, because I look back at some of my other I look at some of my other pictures, like when I was working in real life, my skin wasn't this clear. Okay. My skin wasn't this clear because I got my teeth fixed in the front. Okay, I was gonna be making that type of money. One of my teeth was dying. One of my front tooth was on life support. The nerve was dead. Huh? The nerve was dead. And I'm not about to get on here talking about I make 10, 12,000, 20,000 a month. And this front tooth is looking like the Grim Reaper, huh? It's dying slowly, surely. I'm not gonna do that. That front tooth is on life support. That front tooth is on life support. I'm not gonna get on. Hey, woo! I'm not gonna get on here talking about I make 30,000 and my tooth out here looking like Halloween. So I went on and got that fixed. Like I'm. Let's get back on task. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to bring that up because I just be watching these videos like, really, really? That's what we doing? Hmm? I'm getting teeth fixed in the back that you can't even see. But just in case I open up my mouth, I don't want it to be no misinterpretation. Huh? Yeah, my hair looking like Halloween. Michael Myers. That's the color of that tooth. Michael Myers. How was the color of this tooth, Coach Misty? Michael Myers. Mm. Friends say, how was my day off? Oh, girl, where was you at? I can't. Anyway, look. Come on, y'all. Listen, we talked about this yesterday. When you are on to something, when you are on to something, copycats will spring up. Now, I did my little talk yesterday. We're not going to go and do it again. But understand this. When people start imitating you, baby, you are on top of your shit. When people start imitating you, when people start trying to be you, when people start trying to do what you do, you are on top of your shit. That is a compliment in its highest form, right? Imitation. So when people start trying to be me, no problem. I love it. That means that I'm out here and getting it, right? And here's a great thing about when people try to copy you, please do not let that intimidate you. When people try to do what you're doing and they try to do it like you're doing it, please don't let that intimidate you because here's the deal. There can only be one originator. That's you. You may not have came up. I didn't come up with reading. I ain't the first person to do readings, but I'm the first person to do it the way I'm doing it because I'm me. And here's the deal. These people are going to run out of gas. I want you to understand this. When you are walking in your purpose and someone is trying to come for you, come for your bag, let me tell you something. This for you, baby, these other folks going to run out of gas. Honey, your legs going to fall off before you catch up with me. Listen, your legs is going to fall off before you catch up with me. So, honey, keep running the race. You're going to get tired, boss. I promise you that. You're going to run out of steam. You hear me? Because God is keep giving me more and more and more and more and more. You can never catch up with me. Huh? You might as well listen. Get out my race and go find your own. Get out my race and go find your own. So I don't want y'all to be discouraged if somebody start doing something similar to what you're doing. What they're doing is like, listen, everybody is not humble enough to ask you, how do you do what you do? They try to steal it. They try to formulate in their mind what you're doing and trying to duplicate it, right? Everybody's not humble enough to say, can I be on your team? We are not in the age where people want to do a mentorship or an internship. People don't believe in that no more, right? I had a lady reach out and say, "Hey, can I help you with your emails and stuff like that?" Absolutely, thank you. We are not in a people. Listen, people want to join you when you on top. People don't want to join the climb to the top. People want to join you when you on top. Once you hit that top, then everybody be like, "Oh yeah, I know you. That's my cousin. That's my sister. That's my brother. That's my whoever." But nobody wants to take that journey with you. Nobody want to take that long journey up that mountain with you. Nobody wants to run out of breath with you. Nobody wants to sweat with you, right? But everybody want to join you when you get to the top. You hear me? Not hey cousin. Leave me alone. Everybody want to do right now, right? It's gonna be all kind of people with the last name Scott. Oh, baby, that's my cousin. She look like my people. You who your people? Girl, I don't know you. Get out of here. Huh? Where was you at when we only had 20 people watching? Where was you at when I only had 10,000 followers? Where was you at when I used to get on live and have 12 people on live together? Where was you at then? Get out my face. Go on somewhere. All right, y'all. Let's talk about how to identify obstacles and opportunities. Obstacles and opportunities. Okay. So here's the deal. Number one, your ideas. Hi, Miss Pamela. Your ideas will also have obstacles and opportunities. Obstacles and opportunities. Okay. Listen, your ideas will have. So everybody say obstacles. Oh no, baby, we doing double O's today. Obstacles and opportunities. Understand that. It says it's important to identify them as soon as you can. That's not to say That any, listen, that's not to say that any opportunity with obstacles should be immediately abandoned, but rather that you should weigh them in the context of the potential for profit. So some things have obstacles to it, right? That don't mean just jump ship. That's just mean, how is this obstacle going to affect my profit? And can I turn this obstacle into an opportunity? That's what you need to do first. Any obstacle you run into, you need to see, can I turn this into an opportunity? Not, maybe it's not an opportunity for me. Maybe it is a problem that needs to be a business problem that need to be solved. Can I bring somebody else in to work with us? Can I turn this into an opportunity for them? Okay, a business opportunity needs to be solved. Or is there something I need to revamp about my business that makes this obstacle an opportunity to make me more money? Okay, right? People was all like, "Oh, I want to come see you in person. How can I come see you in person? I want to come see you in person." Well, hell, I got an office, right? Boom. Come see me in person. If I book 6 in-person slots in a month, and that's easy. Yes, I do mentor. Yes, ma'am. Go to my website, click on classes. Go to my website. I have a mentoring program. I can mentor you for 30 days, but my mentoring, I won't start mentoring nobody till July 1st. But go check on my website. But listen, uh, if I book 6 appointments for in person, that's gonna pay for my office. The 6 appointments, so the office can be paid. The business will pay for the office just off of 6 in-person appointments. That's really easy because when most people want to come see me in person, they want to bring a friend. So both of y'all have appointments, right? So you're talking about 6 in-person appointments over 30 days. That's nothing. And my office pays for itself. So what looked as an obstacle became an opportunity. Why? For me to have space away from my home, right? To separate work from home. And then, because I wouldn't invite nobody to my damn house. And then to have a place for people to come see me. So now I have another service I provide, right? More income. Okay. So it says any opportunity with obstacles should be immediately abandoned. Not to say that any opportunity with obstacles should be immediately abandoned, but rather you should weigh them in the context of the potential for profit. That way, you'll not only select the best possible idea to act on, but you'll also be more aware of what hurdles you have to overcome to make the idea a reality. I don't know. Just watch replay on YouTube, Bookie. I don't know if y'all was with us yesterday when the lady said that she was gonna open up a hot dog stand. And people laughed. Was that last night? The woman said she wanted to open up a hot dog stand, right? And people laughed at that. That was last night. But when I called her on live, we started getting, and we came up with a whole, listen, y'all came up, we as collectively, not just me, we as a group came up with a whole concept for hot dogs, sneaky links. We came up with names for, y'all started coming up with names for the hot dogs, the sloppy toppy, the what is it, the plain Jane, all this stuff. Y'all came up with all like a whole concept. That woman said, I want to sell hot dogs and I want to make it sexy, right? And we came up with a whole thing, sneaky links. It was amazing. She wanted to attract more men to the hot dog than it was. Yeah, it was very creative, right? So here's the deal. This is right there, what seemed to be an obstacle, turned into an opportunity because we all started thinking about it, right? That was amazing, right? So here's the deal. We are going to talk about, so in the book, it talks about the makers of a homemade gin kit. Okay. And it said they gave 2 simple strategies, right? Brainstorming and research. So you have to brainstorm your idea. A lot of y'all will jump into ideas because it's a pre-made idea. It's almost like a business in a box. A lot of us are not using we're not using the skills that we have. We're using the money we have to try to gain more skills, and we end up not making a profit in the business. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of us are not using the skills we already possess to create a side hustle, but we're using the money we have from working or wherever else you're getting the money from to try to buy a skill, and you end up not making what? Not a damn dime. Okay, so we need to start thinking about what we can do without acquiring a class or whatever. If you got a business and you want mentorship, that's fine. But y'all buying all these damn courses and I didn't talk to so many people to say, oh, I want to be a DOT. I want to get into the DOT drug testing. How many people you think need to be drug tested? How many people? How many folks? Right? But that's because everybody else is doing. Everybody else is doing that. What's up, Ladidra? Thank you for my gifts. But girl, we couldn't call you last night. We ain't had your doggone thing. But let's talk about brainstorming and research, right? This is what I want us to work on, brainstorming and research. Okay, so let's talk about brainstorming. Here's a question I want you all to answer in your notebooks. What would be uniquely good and what would be uniquely challenging about your project? So what is good about the project that you have, right? Okay, friend, what would be good about the project that you have? So let's take our idea. What's the first idea? What's the first idea everybody had? What's the first idea? I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna go ahead and do a travel agency. I've already started it, right? Now, did I start a travel agency from scratch? Absolutely not, because to acquire contracts, it would take me too long. Did I sign up with a thing, a place that offered like travel agents, whatever? Yes, I did, right? However, I worked in the airline industry for years. So I'm not new to this. I know y'all like, well, coach, did you just say that? Did I pay for a place I have to take a training to become a travel agent? Yes. But I worked for Delta Airlines for almost 4 years. So I already know, about how booking people and stuff like that. I just need to access the contracts. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. What would be uniquely good about what I'm doing and what would be uniquely challenging about this project? So let me go first. What would be good about me opening up a travel agency is that when I plan these tours for next year, right? The Coach Missy experience. We got Manifest 2024 in January, cruising with Coach Missy, and I'm gonna do 3 pop-ups throughout the year. So I'm gonna travel 5 times this year, right? So when we plan this and people say, oh, I want to come, maybe I'm gonna do a pop-up in Chicago and you live in Detroit, but you're like, hey, I can make it to Chicago, but I want to come, but I got to get everything together. You just come on with us, right? What you're going to do is you're going to call CME Travel and say, yes, not only do I want tickets to see Coach Missy in Chicago, I need accommodations. And we're going to say, hey, this is one-stop shopping. That's great, right? One-stop shopping. Okay. Now, let me tell you what's uniquely challenging about it. A lot of people who call, they want to talk to me. Everybody want to talk to me. I'm not going to read you, book you, do your taxes. A lot of people who want to use the services, they want to talk to me. So that's what uniquely challenging about this project is because people have built trust with me. If Michelle answered the phone, you're like, well, is this Coach Misty? No, this is Michelle, right? How are you? This is Michelle with Seeing Me Travel, and you're like, well, Coach Misty there? No, you're not gonna talk to me. That's the challenging part about it. So I have to bridge that trust with you guys to say, hey, when you call and get your travel, or if you call and get your taxes done, whatever, yes, this is my business. But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to talk to me when it comes to the travel or the insurance or anything like that, because I start businesses to run businesses, not to work in them. Okay. All right. So I want you to answer what is unique, what is good, and then what is challenging about your business. Go ahead and write that down. Write that down. Okay. Also, I want you to think about who might benefit from your product and why. This is a great question, y'all. Who is going to benefit from what you're doing and why? I'm going to give you an example. CME Travel. Everybody who want to come see me is going to benefit from seeing me travel because we take the thinking out. We take the planning out of traveling. We eliminate that for you. We're going to do everything. Just put it in our hands, right? Okay. So anybody who wants to come to one of my conferences or one of my pop-ups is going to benefit from seeing me travel because we're going to get you everything you need, whether it's rental car, hotel, we can do your flights, all of that. We're gonna get you, our main goal is to get you to the experience and the same, you know what I'm saying? Your experience doesn't start at the conference day, your experience starts at the airport. You hear me? Your experience starts at the airport. So your CME experience doesn't start when the conference starts. It starts when you take off. Okay. So you said, then what opportunities are generally easy to spot, right? Why do you all think it was in my best interest to start a travel agency? Why do y'all think it was my best interest to start a travel agency? I'm gonna give you anybody got in the comments before I say it? Why is it in my best interest to start a travel agency? Out of all of the businesses I could start and I can do, anybody? Yes, no, I'm going once. We said more money. Well, hell, I can make money. Okay. What else? Cause people want to see you in person. Free travel. Ding ding chicken wing. I don't love travel, but I love people to take them to see you. I do like to travel, but it's not that to upsell. right? It's a package deal because I'm always traveling. Girl, I mean, I want to be a travel agency because everyone travels. Come on, Lynn. Everyone travels. Full package. You know what I'm saying? Your current business need feeds the new one. Come on, friend. That's why everyone travels, right? Everyone travels. Guess what? We can book you to go see Coach Misty and we can book you for other stuff too. Everybody travels. Period, point blank. I travel for business. I really travel for vacation. And if I do the vacation part after right after business, right? Everybody travels. I have a great platform. I have built a lot of trust with people and everybody travel. Period, point blank. Everybody is going somewhere. Why not let us take you there? You hear me? Okay. So I want you to think about who your product is going to benefit and why. All right. Okay. And then what opportunities are easy to spot? Just like the tax business. You know how many people ask me, is my tax, am I going to get my taxes? Yeah, you'll get them with CME tax. You'll get them with CME tax. Of course. And if you ain't gonna get them, I know why, because I be knowing. All right, y'all. Let's talk about research. We talked about brainstorming, and you have some questions that you can start with, right? Real quick before we move on to research, brainstorming. What is great about this service or this hustle? What is challenging about my hustle? See, we always want to think about the good. We never want to address what could potentially come up. We need to start addressing what can potentially come up so that we'll be ready for it. Just like y'all call me for readings about stuff that ain't happened yet, right? You're ready for it. Okay, and I need you to take that same approach about your business. Also, who is going to benefit from my product or service? So then you'll have a client, you'll have your client in mind, you know who to reach out to, right? And then what opportunities are easily to spot? What other opportunities can come out of this, right? Why do you think I decided to go and pursue becoming a therapist? What? Because most of y'all need a therapist. You don't need no damn reading. You need a therapist. And with telehealth being on the rise like it is, right? Who wouldn't want a therapist that's also psychic? Who wouldn't want a therapist that's also a psychic? I wait. I would have loved a therapist that be knowing for real. Oh my God. Crazy, right? All right, y'all, let's talk about research. So those are 4 questions that you need to go ahead and run down. If you have more than one hustle, if you have more than one hustle, you need to answer. You use they said a gavel moment. You need to use these questions and ask yourself these questions or write these questions out for every hustle that you're considering to help you narrow down which hustle to start with first. Take a sip. One more. All right, let's talk about the research, right? So here's the deal. It said you should be able to ask and answer questions like this. These are some research questions. It says, what will you need to get started and how much will it cost? Remember, I told you the best business plan I ever wrote was on a sticky note. It was a what, when, where, how, and why. What, when, where, how, and why. What is this? What is this business I'm starting? What is this hustle that I'm starting? Why am I starting it? And if your thing is I want to build generational wealth looking ass, girl, bye. Okay, what is the real reason you starting this? I got student loan debt. You know the real reason I'm not going to nobody else's office. The only office I'm going to is my own. Right? This is why I'm starting this. You know why I'm starting a travel agency? Because I got a lot of women that are travel agents and they working with businesses that ain't going nowhere. And I have a ready, almost a workforce ready to do what I need them to do. Right? I just need to put them in contact with clients. I got travel agents that need clients. I have a lot of potential clients that need travel. So I'm gonna merge the two together and I'm gonna go ahead and take a percentage. Ding ding, chicken wing. Okay. So we got the what, the where, the why, the how, and the when. When is the launch date? Also, you need to think about at what point would I consider selling my business? Or at what point would I say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and close this business? Everything has an expiration date. Everything, but we don't think about the expiration date, and that's how we go into this continuous cycle of like, okay, I'm stuck. What am I doing next? Because you never put an expiration date on it. I said this. I'm gonna say this once, and I say it again. Starting in January 2024, nobody will get no 10 minutes with me. Either you on a subscription program with me, you on a subscription program, or you getting 30 minutes. I will not be doing no 10-minute reads. We're not doing that. 10-minute reads will be gone. 10-minute reads will be gone January 2024. You either going to be a subscription program with me where you get a reading every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever the case may be, or you going to book 30 minutes at a time. Okay? All right. Listen, I put expiration dates on a lot of stuff. Okay? All right. So here's the deal. What will you need to get started and how much will it cost? What potential obstacles stand in the way of launching your idea? We just talked about that. How hard will it be for you to get your first sale? How hard will it be for you to get your first sale? Has anyone ever done something like this before? We need to start looking at our potential competitors. Don't be scared to look at competitors. I watch other readers all the time. Most of the time, I just watch them because I want to support them, right? I support other readers. I got a reading from K Thing. I love when K Thing read me with her tarot cards. I love it. I got a reading from K Thing, right? And I support K Thing. I'm paid for my readings. Okay. So listen, if everything goes right, what is the best case scenario, right? So we need to think about, yes, is there any obstacles? But what if everything goes right? What's the best case scenario, right? What if everything goes right? What if I earn? What if I build a $10 million business? What do I want to do? Hey, Latoria, if I build a $10 million business, what is it that I want to do with that? Right? If everything goes right, what is the best case scenario? Also, if everything goes wrong, what is the worst case scenario? So, what if I end up losing money? Right? What if I don't end up getting any sales? When am I going to close this business and say bye? I'm going through one of those situations right now with big ass workout with BAW. I'm in the worst case scenario. What am I going to do? Am I either going to just say, hey, that's something I did, and I'm a personal trainer. I'll forever be a certified personal trainer. Can't nobody take that away from me. Or am I going to revamp my business? But right now, I'm dealing with a worst case scenario with BAW, right? And listen, life should not be full of a bunch of Hail Marys. I'm going to preach real quick and then we're going to get back to it because I told you we're going to finish day 4. We almost done. Your life, your business should not be a bunch of Hail Marys. You should not find yourself up against the wall every 45 days, every 6 months. Your back is up against the wall and you praying to God, crying out to God for some type of miracle. That ain't, whatever you doing ain't working. Okay? Whatever you doing ain't getting it. And I need you to put an expiration date on something. Okay? These relationships, every 4 or 5 months, you shouldn't be falling out with nobody, whether it's if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend. Every 4 to 5 months, you should not be falling out with folks. Okay, getting into people, blocking the same person over and over again. Talking to your friends is tired of hearing about it. At some point, we got to think about the worst case scenario. You have to say, you know what, if this happens again, I'm gonna have to walk away from this and try something different, right? Life should not be full of Hail Marys. Baby, that takes me down. Lord, if you just bring me out this last time, I promise I'll do something different. Cut it out. Okay? Cut it out. All right? Listen, it says as you narrow down your side hustles, the more you can learn and the more questions like these you answer, the better your chances of moving forward with the highest potential one. Did anybody need me to go back over these questions before we move on? Because we almost finished with today. Does anybody need me to go back over the list of questions? You said you want to do that now? Okay, the list of questions is what will you need to get started and how much will it cost? My rule of thumb is if you can't start a business with $100 or test out a side hustle with $100, then let it go. If you can't test out a side hustle with at least $100 with just a minimum maximum of $100, it ain't for you. Okay. What potential obstacles stand in the way of launching your ideas? Is it education? Is it time? Everybody who wants to launch something, y'all need to decide right now what hours you have to dedicate towards a side hustle, even if you ain't got one. Everybody needs to know what hours you need to dedicate. A lot of people don't. Y'all need to budget y'all time like y'all don't budget y'all money. So I'm preaching to the choir. Who am I talking to? Y'all don't even budget y'all money. So me to tell you to budget your time like you budget your money, that's a joke because you don't even do that, right? But do you actually know what time or free time you have available? If I said to you, when are you available? When are you free during the week? If you need my help for budgeting, Budget Bay is tomorrow, y'all. Hey friend, Budget Bay is tomorrow. Y'all get y'all tickets. Budget Bay is tomorrow. If y'all received the email, let me pause real quick. If you received the email with the $10 off coupon, you can use that towards Budget Bay. That $10 off is not towards the services. It actually only works on items. So you can use that on Budget Bay. Budget Bay is tomorrow. And the same method I'm gonna teach you on how to budget your money, you can budget your time. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I am free Saturdays after 2. I am free Wednesdays after 2 and Wednesday mornings. All I do is midday manifest. Okay? I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, Fridays after 8 p.m. I'm free. Sundays before noon I'm free, and Sundays after 6 I'm free. Okay? So Budget Bay is tomorrow. I will offer Budget Bay again towards the end of the year, but it's tomorrow. If you miss it tomorrow, I offer it again towards the end of the year. Okay. All right. The next question is we say, what potential obstacles stand in the way of launching your ideas? We need to think about the good, bad, and the ugly, right? Next was, how hard would it be for you to get your first sale? Do you know people who are already interested in what you're trying to sell, right? Okay. Is there any demand for what you're trying to sell? Some of y'all be creating some hella fast stuff. Everybody want, well, Lord, I ain't gonna bring up last night. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for that lady. She hung up on my ass. I'm not gonna bring up last night. But everybody out here writing books. So here's the deal. I wasn't in a rush to write my third book because only a couple people asked about it. But now people are like, oh my God, you write books. Oh, I'm gonna reintroduce the second book, and then people gonna be like, oh, I can't wait for the third book, right? I can wait for the third book to come up. Yeah. So then the third book's coming. Then the third book is coming, right? Okay. I wasn't gonna write the third book if nobody even knew I wrote books. That's a waste of my time. And all this rolls back to, do you know what your hourly worth is? Not your hourly wage. Do you know what your hourly worth is? Ooh, that's a, you know what? Let me stop because I will get into a whole thing. We're gonna talk about hourly worth on Budget Bay tomorrow. Everybody gonna figure out what their hourly worth is, not what your job is paying you, but based on the money you want to make, not the money that's already promised to you. Right? You might make, listen, you might make 60,000 on your job. You might make 60,000 on your job, right? But you might want to make 100,000 for the year. So what is your hourly worth minus the income from the job? Okay, you got to make 40,000 in the next 6 months, an additional 40,000. Well, that's what's your hourly worth. Okay, so this is how you know how to budget your time and who to spend time with. Okay, like I tell some people, if I spend an hour with you, that I just threw $500 out the window, so it better be worth my time. That's fine, friend. Just watch it on YouTube. I am Coach Missy, the replay. All right. So the next question was, has anyone ever done anything like this before? Always ask yourself that. Has anyone ever done anything like I'm doing before? And if so, did they leave a blueprint? Right. I would tell people, if you are getting, I help other people who are wanting to start their own spiritual business, right? If you want to start a business, period. But I help other people who want to start their own, who want to monetize their gift. I help you. You know why? Number one, because it's enough out here for everybody. I'm not scared of that. Number two, right? I can tell you what mistakes I made in the beginning, so you don't have to make those mistakes. So if it took me however many months to get to six figures, it should take you half the time if I'm telling you ahead of time what you need to do. Yeah, I learned through trials and tribulations. I didn't have a mentor when I started doing this. Hell, I've never had a business mentor. I just kind of went for it and had God by my side and kind of figured it out. But then I don't have a problem telling other people how to do it, and you don't have to make the same mistakes I did. That's my part of giving back. All right. Then the last thing is, everything goes wrong, what's the worst case scenario? And if everything goes right, what's the best case scenario? Okay. All right. Again, if you get the book, this is found on day 4. Let's go ahead and talk about some profitable side hustles. One of the side hustles ideas that I want to tell y'all about, especially everybody who's social media content creators, people, do y'all take advantage of Pinterest? Do y'all take advantage of Pinterest? Anybody have a Pinterest account? No, I mean, you might look up Pinterest, but do you have a creator account on Pinterest? Put yes or no in the comments. If you are a social media content creator, Pinterest was the first social media platform way back in the day that I had over 10,000 followers on and don't even know how I got it. I had accounts on Pinterest and I would pin posts of mine and repin other posts. And one day I looked up and it had over 10,000 followers on Pinterest. And I was like, what? Where did this come from? So right now, I want everybody, if you are a social media content creator or you are a crafter, or even whatever kind of business you have, everybody needs to have a Pinterest profile. Everybody needs to be a Pinterest creator. Okay, and if you don't know how to do it, buy a book on it. After I had this following on Pinterest, I went and bought a book on Amazon. No, I'm not about to sell you no damn course. I'm not about to sell you no course. Okay, I went and bought a book on Amazon about how to use Pinterest to build a social media following. If I find the book, I'll have it online. I'll show y'all what it looked like on Monday. If I can find it, I may not have, that might have got lost in my move from my last place, but it was very helpful to me. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. I want you to make, so as it said, make a quick list of each idea's obstacles and opportunities. For each idea, consider what would be uniquely good or uniquely challenging about it. Next, so starting on Monday, we'll investigate how much profit potential each side hustle has. Okay. All right. What questions do y'all have about what we talked about today or anything about side hustles? Well, I'm open for questions. We still got some time. What questions y'all have about y'all side hustles? You can ask me now. Y'all can ask me questions about your side hustle, and I'll help you while we online. Nobody? Let me see. We're gonna start with day 5 on Monday. Now we ain't got no questions. We can go ahead and manifest, and I'll keep on watching Michael Jordan Air, this Air movie on Prime. Well, you said should I start HR consulting? So hold on, I'm not gonna. So here's the deal. To ask me, can you got to ask me a question about your side hustle? And that's a reading question right there, because that's not ask me something about something that you're already doing. Not that's a reading question, baby. You said so for my spiritual business, I need a little help. Like what kind of help do you need? So y'all okay. So let me stop because y'all asked me, well, should I continue doing here? That's a reading question. A question, the kind of questions I'm talking about was like, well, I have clients. I can't find clients in my area. Is there anything you suggest that I do? Y'all asking me questions like reading questions. Like I should be like, yeah, girl, keep doing hair. No, that's not what we're doing during this. Yes, it is. Let me tell you something. You make more money. Fran said, is it okay to do a couple of volunteer projects to get started? Yes, yes, yes. You make more money. Let me tell you what my motto has always been. I've always made more money giving away free shit. I said it. I've always made more money giving away free shit. Every time. Every time. Every time. Whatever I was doing. Just like this. When I do my first vendor, I'm gonna do a vendor event where I'm presenting myself as a reader, right? You said I have if you have a falling one, should you revamp or start over? Well, you need to look at it first of all. Well, I'm gonna answer that one too. Let me say this. Um, let me talk about the free thing, right? Um, People will respond to free. I would do no more than 3 free events. People will respond to free. It's a free events or free things is a good way to get people feedback because people will give you their opinion, baby, on free stuff. That's a way to taste. I would use my free events to test my flavors out. When I had my cake business, I did free events to test the flavors out, which flavors I should come out with, just to get people's feedback on it. And people, especially if you make stuff, people will do it. Now if you make a product, if it's not food, if you make food, give away samples, but control it. Don't let people take a whole bunch of samples and just get full, and make sure that you get something for that sample. Let me tell you this. If you I'm gonna come back to your questions. If you do a food product, give away samples, but make sure you get their name. Either you get their name and their email, even they gonna join your newsletter or your mailing list for the sample, or have them do a taste test, still get their name and email, and have them vote on what their best flavor is. Everybody want to give you their opinion. Have them vote on what flavor they like. Let them taste between two, like take between two, and do the sample cups. And don't fill the sample cups up. I'm talking about if you got a 1 ounce cup, you put half of that in there, and that's a sample for them. Okay. Always still have some products to sell. Always still have some products to sell, but give away free stuff. If you have a service, I need you to find 2 to 3 people that could really use your help in exchange for an honest review. Try to get them to do a video review. Okay. Just like I did when I had my in-person readings. I said, hey, I'm doing free readings, but you got to give me an honest review. Right. And I let them do video reviews. That's something that I can use from here to the end of times, those video reviews. Okay. All right. You say, hi, coach. Do you help people set up LLCs and EINs? Yes, your EIN is really simple. All you got to do is go on the IRS and do it, and just set it up. Setting up an LLC is simple. The question is, do you even need an LLC? Okay, that's the question. Can you just use the DBA? All right, somebody said, I want to start a virtual assistant business. How do I get clients and sell my service? How do I get clients and sell my service? Well, first of all, you need to know exactly what it is that you're doing. You need to do some price points. You need to look at market competition, right? Are any other VAs in your city? You need to. I would join a VA group. I would join a virtual assistant group and take a look and see what other people are offering. Also, you need to find, this is for anybody. If you are looking to do a service, you need to find the top five, the top five people on social media that do exactly what you're doing, the top five people, and see if they're giving out any free information that could help you, right? You also need to look at who follow them and try to get a feel for what type of people are really seeking out those services. Go look at their followers. Okay, see if they're offering any type of free information, like, hey, this is how I built my business, and run with it. Now, social media followers don't necessarily equate to money because there's a lot of women on here that got a million followers and they still go to work. I'm confused. I wish my hair was down so it could shake. I'm confused. However, people are following for a reason. Hold on, let me see. You say you want to obtain insurance once you have determined your location. Yeah, you want to have insurance before you have a location. You should always have general liability insurance. Anytime you start operating a business, you need liability insurance. How do you get your domain name? Well, first of all, you just find out what you want to do, and you can go use Google domains. How can I find my audience for visiting family members in a nursing home? How can you find your audience? Join Facebook groups about people who will become caretakers, children who will become caretakers. Okay, what else? You said I want to start my business bounce house, but didn't know when to get insurance. You need to get insurance as soon as you buy some product. Before you have your first event, you need some damn insurance. Oh, I sell insurance. I sell that now. I sell business insurance. If you want a business insurance quote, just send me a message on my website or send me an email and I'll send you the link and I'll get your business insurance quote. You said, I have my business, but I need to find my target audience. Any recommendations? You need to create. So this is the deal. You need to create who your ideal client is, right? You need to think about who this is. You need to think about who would use your products and create that person. I'm talking about what does she look like? What does she wear? Where does she hang out at? You have to open up your imagination. Okay. You said, I want to start a virtual assistant business. How do I get clients? Okay, we talked about that. How do you feel about spouses wanting to join your business after several of theirs have failed? No. No, no. They can be a helper, but no, they cannot do your business. How do you charge your worth? Oh, friend, you need to come to Budget Bay for that. I'm currently hosting free journaling sessions. Any tips for monetizing? You need to open up a tip jar. You need to open up a tip jar. Yeah, people will tip you. Listen, when you open up a tip jar, if you do an Eventbrite, do a tip jar, people will pay you more than you probably was going to charge in the first place. For my VA business ways to get my VA services out and gain more paid clients, Kai, you got to get your ass out the house and start networking. I need more clients. What's a good way to network for my spiritual business? You need to put what you do out here, right? Like I go live. Can you go live? If you don't have 1,000 followers to go live here, how many followers you got, baby? Okay, you got more than that, then you need to go live and people are going to be attracted to you. If you be knowing, then you be knowing. If you have right answers, you have right answers. And you need to go ahead and do those live and find a way to shorten your readings. Okay, so I'm currently hosting. Okay, we talked about that. I'm a teacher and I want to start an education coaching side. Do you think parents will invest to do what? Will parents invest for you to do what? If I were you, I would start virtual boot camps and have them in the morning to get the kids caught up on reading and math. Right, virtual boot camps start them in the morning. You're gonna hold them right after school is out before July 4th, and then you're gonna hold them again the week after July 4th. Okay, now I kind of did a reading for you. Is it okay to do a couple of volunteer products? We talked about that. Okay, let me see what else. What other messages we got? Okay, you said I have my business in home, have home insurance. No, so home insurance. So let me say this to say that, y'all. I am insurance agent, right? Before I started anything, I'm an insurance agent. I'm licensed in everything: life, health, home, and auto. Okay, your homeowner's insurance only covers a certain amount of things in your home office, and it's very limited, but it doesn't cover what you're doing. Uh, you said I do the energy has been weird lately on my lives. They state it's been a lot of drainers. Okay, friend. What job field should I look into that look like you need to book pretty? You know damn well I'm not answering no questions like that, girl. I'm just helping people. These are side hustle questions only, and this ain't from a psychic standpoint. You said I'm an intuitive coach. I'm gonna start getting on TikTok. Should I do that? That's almost like a psychic thing. Come on, Jenny. Do it feel right to you. I have my business in my home. We already talked about that. You say, how do I get new clients for consulting business if I'm not well connected? Well, you're gonna have to get well connected. Chamber of Commerce, go to some networking events, right? How did you become a consultant? Normally people become consultants when they become very good at their at a job, and then they take what they learn and become a consultant. Oh, you need business insurance? Send me a message. I am Coach Missy, or send me an email. What business platform to create a travel business website? A travel business website. So normally when you sign up with these travel agencies, they can give you a website. I wouldn't build a business travel website from scratch. Who are you connected with? If you are an intuitive coach, you still need general liability. You still need general liability as an intuitive coach, because somebody can come back and say, well, you told me such and such and such, and it cost me blah, blah, blah. I got insurance. CME is insured, baby. As what I do is insured. Now, don't you hoes try me, but it's insured, okay? Yeah. You say, how do I start a courier service? Well, friend, you have to do a little research about that and decide what kind of courier you want to be. But there are books about it and YouTubes. If you need to get insurance, send me a message and I'll go ahead and get you a quote. Yeah. So you don't have to, y'all need to, as soon as y'all start doing business, you need to have insurance. Can you suggest a good company for business credit? Okay, so if you need to, so first of all, do you have an EIN? Do you have a business checking account? So let real quick, I'm gonna give y'all a little business credit. You need to have a business address separate from your house. And if you don't have an office, you can get you a virtual office. Look at Boxer Property. I forgot some of these other companies that offer offices. They have virtual offices. So you need to have your business office address, right? You need to have a business telephone number. If you not a cell phone number, you can get an actual business number through some sites. I think I got one for CME Tax. It was like $25 a month, right? And okay, you said you legit registered with your state. That's fine. Do you have, and you have to have an EIN, and you have to have a business checking account. A business checking account. Okay. A business checking account. All right. So, yes, a business checking account. So once you have all of that, you need to go to Uline. Uline is a great one. Damn, it was another one. People always talk about Sam's Club. Sam's Club still gonna run your personal credit. Okay. But Uline, damn, it's another one. Quill, and then it's Granger. Uline, Quill, and Granger. You need to have a net 30 accounts. Net 30s. Okay. No, the business address should not be a PO box. If you're trying to get, yeah, Mason Paper Company is good. You need to have some net 30 accounts. All you need to do is just look up net 30 accounts, right? Get you at least three of them. I know with Uline, you need to order at least $300 worth of stuff. And when it's net 30, that means you pay it all off. You pay it all off. You also need to have Dun and Bradstreet. A lot of people are like, oh, don't use Dun and Brad. No, get you a Dun, get you a DNB number, and you might want to upgrade it and pay a little bit more to look at your profile, okay? All right, you say you know why you blessed. That's why, because you're giving out free game. Girls, it's enough for everybody. I don't, yeah, Granger. There we go. Granger and Quill. Yep. You says, okay, friend. They say they do, but it's very basic and mainly for others to book DIY travel, not me booking for them. How are you not booking for them, friend? Nay, we can talk offline about that. How do you feel about hiring family? No. Oh, no. Unless your family member has, see, here's the deal. When you get to starting in business, people, your family will try to throw other people on you, like, oh, your cousin need a job, this, that, and the other. No. Only hire family if they have a real interest in what you're doing. Only hire family if they have a real interest in what you're doing. Okay. Like I hired my daughter Zoe. I was trying to help her stay in school. She really wasn't interested in what I was doing. I mean, she would do the emails and she was very creative, but there were so many other opportunities for her to make money. She wasn't really interested in what I was doing, and it showed. And now she wants to go work for somebody else, and that's cool. But it left me in a little bind for a minute because I had to find somebody to fill her space. Okay. So I wouldn't do it. You said start an Amazon store, you need insurance. Well, here's the deal. When you start at an Amazon store, that's a little different. Do I need insurance? See what comes with your Amazon. Your Amazon store might come with insurance. And now if you buy something, if the people buy something from you and they say they baby choke, yes, you need insurance. Because if you selling something and they say they baby choked on it, they're gonna come back to you. They don't know that product came from China. They're gonna come back to you and say, oh, I got it from this Amazon store and I'm suing you because you sold a faulty product. Yes. You said, should I start decorating parties? Well, that's almost like a reading question. You need to book a reading for that. Okay. What's the best platform? We talked about that. They say, Missy, do everything. And do. I do everything I love to do. Shut up. All right, let me see what other questions we had, y'all. We're about to get on. You say, how do I get a business address if I cannot use my home address? Look up virtual office addresses. Virtual office. What insurance do I need for my? Oh, you definitely need insurance for your lashes. Do I need to do an insurance class? Oh, you definitely need insurance. You ain't got no insurance for this lash and lip gloss business, and you mailing this shit out, girl. Yes, you're gonna get general liability insurance as well. Because if my lips break out, I'm gonna sue your ass. As I'm using it, Sequence Beauty. Look, Sequence Beauty. That's her. Nayla Toy. Go follow her. I love this lip gloss. Because baby, my lips break out. I'm definitely gonna sue your ass. Period. Point blank. You need general liability. Periods. Okay. You said, what should I book for business clarity? Probably a 30 minutes. I can coach you. You said, what about hair care for locks? What about it? You said, if you don't need anything products from the net 30 companies, how do you build a credit history? You're gonna have to buy something. Buy something, you're gonna have to buy something and pay it off. Okay. My children is the only bet I'm placing on when it comes to family. Okay, friend. Uh what else? Supply works is another good one. Thank you. Someone said supply works. You said been with you for a long while and you're always looking out. Thank you. I appreciate it. What else? You said Amazon is net 30. Okay, well, Amazon has a business to thing as well. I'm talking about getting net 30 accounts like Uline and stuff like that. Right? If you can open up an Amazon business account and pay them off, then you can do that as well. Okay, but I'm talking about somebody said they had an Amazon store. What about a hair care line for locks? Do it. You said that's why I use natural products so I don't have issues. Here's the deal. Some of the natural, what if, okay, so Nay, let me take you for example. And please don't, so here's the deal. Your thing to say Sequence Beauty and to say Mocha Latte. You say these are all natural products. But what if I'm allergic to something that's natural? People are allergic to natural things, right? Nowhere on the lip gloss does it say, no, I don't know if it came with a card. If it did, correct me. But nowhere does this say what's natural in it. And I can't be like, oh, I'm allergic to this. I'm allergic to nut trees or I'm allergic to blah, blah, blah. Right? Right. I'm allergic to such and such. So just because it's natural, you said all the ingredients are listed online before you purchase. Don't nobody read that shit, man. Nobody reads that. Nobody reads that. That's what they're gonna tell you. Nobody reads that. Nobody is going to be like, oh, let me see what's the products. They're going to be like, oh, it's lip gloss. I like Coach Misty. Coach Misty be using on her live, and I like that color on her. No, I've never went to. Here's another one. Let me stop using. This is another product. Nicole. This is Nicole Miller lip gloss, right? When I bought this, I didn't be like, oh, let me see. I'm alert. Let me see if it got this. No, I did this. This is nice. That's what I did. Never in the history of nevers have I been in the store and looked at the back of the lip gloss thing to see because nobody thinks that their lips is going to break out until they break out. Okay. Also, you need to start adding a card. You need to send out a product card that have all your products listed and all the ingredients so you people can never say they was informed. Put that in your box. Okay. Errors and emissions insurance. Okay. General liability. Okay, errors and emissions insurance is if I tell you some information, I got all of it. So errors and emissions insurance is if I tell you something and the information I give you makes you make the wrong decision, right? So if I'm selling you home insurance and I don't secure your house for enough and a tree fall on your house and I could have offered you $300,000, but I only sold you $150,000 because I wanted to beat the price of your current insurance and the tree fall on your house and cause you $300,000 worth of damage, my errors and omissions insurance will come in for that, right? General liability. If I'm, if I'm selling lip gloss, if I'm selling this lip gloss, right? I didn't bought this lip gloss from overseas and they didn't put my name on it because that's what everybody do now. That's none of my business. If I'm selling this lip gloss and it say Coach Misty lip gloss and you use it and your mouth break out, that's general liability. Up to up to $1 million per incident, 2 million per year. Okay. All right. So y'all got that stuff. So if y'all listen, if you do I think it'll go anywhere? What else? Let me, I'm just answering all the questions. I think I got all the questions I had. Okay, you're welcome. All right, y'all. Hey, my moderators, I'm gonna put y'all in two different group text message groups. I'm gonna send y'all a text. You're welcome, friend. Lance say, Coach, do it all. Listen, I do everything that I ever wanted to do. I love insurance. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, baby. When I tell you I love it, I love insurance. That's why I'm opening up an insurance agency. I love it. I love helping people secure their stuff. Right? You said you're in the process of starting a mobile lab. Okay, friend, good. I love selling people insurance. Gets me going. All right, y'all, let's manifest. Today was good. I had a good time today. On Monday, you said you're taking your insurance test tomorrow. I'm gonna say something. Good luck, friend. Good luck. Good luck. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Marshall. All right, listen. How much? I never said how much the insurance was. I just said contact me and I'll get you a quote. Girl, I never said how much the insurance was. Contact me and I'll get you a quote. Okay. All right. It all depends on what you're doing. Some things are not going. Anyway, I'm about to start talking insurance, but some markets are higher than others, right? Some insurance, and so insurance for if you just get errors and emissions and you're an insurance agent, your insurance might run you anywhere from $17 to $25 a month. But if you actually selling a product and you're getting general liability, that's a little different. But most of the time, business insurance, I've never seen business insurance unless you have like multiple locations, like be over like a $50 or $60 a month, and that's on a really high end, right, with really high coverages. Okay, y'all. So listen, day 5 for midday manifest. We will be back with forecast your profit on the back of a napkin. We're gonna talk about that money, honey, on day 5 on Monday for side hustle. Okay. And then tonight we coming back for what? What are we doing tonight? Baby, we coming back for you call it, and it's the 1 year anniversary of CME. Y'all, it's the 1 year anniversary. You said, so can you tell me what I need to do to start my hair care line? I'm gonna tell you what kind of research you need to do, right? What kind of research you need to do. So let me say this. What tattoo, girls? That's been no damn tattoo during this live. Okay, listen. If you book me for coaching, let me tell you this. I'm not, let me tell you something. I'm gonna teach you how to fish. I'm not going to tell you so much as of, okay, friend, let me do the research for you, and this is what you need to do. I'm gonna teach you, you need insurance for selling any damn thing. Anything you need insurance for selling it. If somebody breaking you, let me give y'all got my mind going. Let me pause this. Let me ask you a question. If you're on at a vendor show, if you make jewelry, if you make a product and somebody breaking your car, right? If somebody breaking your car, and let's just say you had $1,000 worth of jewelry in your car, $1,000 worth of product, your car insurance is not going to pay you. They'll pay for the break-in, the damage to the windows, or whatever the case may be, but they will not pay you for those earrings that were in there. They are not going to pay you. So if you going to a vendor event or you going somewhere and somebody breaking your car and steal your product, your car insurance is not going to pay you for that. Your car insurance, listen, your car insurance it's not going to pay you, but your business insurance will. Okay. You got a laptop for your business and something happened, your business insurance is going to kick in. Okay. We can cover items too. Now I forgot what the hell I was about to say. I don't even know. But anywho, tonight is a you call it. Join me back here at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We doing mediumship, lottery, 2023, all that stuff, right? Also, I'm gonna do a special tonight because it's our anniversary. A special. Yes, if you need insurance, just send me a message on I am Coach Misty. Now, what I will do is run insurance quotes. I'm gonna say this to say that. Now my books are closed until the 22nd because what I'm not about to do is read you hoes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not reading nobody while I'm resting, but I will help you with insurance. I don't mind running insurance quotes are very easy to run. And do not ask me no reading question, I'll hang up on you. Right? So tonight I ain't gonna tell you, just come on and see how much lottery, but on you call it, you get lottery and mediumship, or 5 questions in medium and lottery, or you get 2023 in lottery, and all of it is $50 together. Together. So that's the you call it. The specials are 50. But what I was going to tell you is about the coaching. I'm going to teach you a process. The process I give you doing the mentoring or business coaching, that is going to You can use that for any business. If you want to start 10 businesses, I don't want you to come back to me 10 times, talking 9 times, talking about coach. Can you show me how to start this business? I'm going to show you what to do as far as the marketing, the research, and all that stuff. I'm going to teach you how to think like me. That's how this coaching go. Now there is some things, everybody's business is different, but I'm gonna teach you how to think like me. It's a process I have. And when I start every business, I use the same process. It's just a plug and play system. Plug and play system. I'm gonna do the same thing with every business idea I have to set it up. And that's what I teach you. That's what I teach you. I teach you how to do the research, right? The hair care lines. Let's find your competitors. I will hold your hand some of the way, right? But it's a so my system is this: I do, we do, and then you do. In the beginning, I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna do some stuff, and I'm gonna make you take notes, and I'm gonna test you and say, how did I do this, right? It's the I do, we do, and then the second part of it, we do it together, and then the last part is you do it, right? Because I'm not trying to coach your ass every 30, 40, 60 days. No, right? I'm gonna teach you how to fish. See, if I give you something to eat, that solves the problem for today. But if I teach you how to go get it, that'll solve the problem for forever. Ooh, that was deep. That was deep. That was deep. Huh? I'm gonna teach you how to go get it. All right? All right, let's manifest. If you want more of my coaching, go to IamCoachMisty.com. My coaching restarts July 1st, right? You can do 30 days of coaching or you can do the business, build a business in 9 weeks. Okay? All right. Let's manifest. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, hold it. I want you to see the best weekend ever. Picture it and release. Now, on the count of three, I want everybody to manifest for me. You ready? One, two, three. Thank you so much for rocking with me today, baby. We got a lot done. If you want to get some more information on insurance for your business or you need an insurance code, just hit me up on IamCoachMissy.com. I guess I need to go ahead and build out a little link or something for y'all to do. No, it's not too late to sign up for unlimited text messages. It's not too late to do that. Okay, so you can do that at any time this month. It's $99. If you got mine, if you got the email, go ahead and sign up using my cash app that's in the email. Okay, you can send your phone number. You can do unlimited text messages or unlimited text message and lotto. Unlimited text messages is 99. Unlimited text messages and lotto is 159. Okay, all right. I am CoachMissy.com. Send me a message. I will help you. No problem. I will see y'all hoes tonight. You thought I was going to get through a live without calling you a hoe? You're crazy. Bye. Jesus, I play too much. YouTube, Facebook, thank you for rocking with me. I will see y'all back later tonight. Bye.